Here's where things get fucking crazy. This is a challenge I first did about 6 months in the game, and it blew my mind. It's called the 100 Approach Challenge, the 100 Set Challenge, where you approach 100 girls in a day. So my recommendation to you is you wake up 8, 9 a.m., have a nice breakfast, make sure you're fucking ready, drink a fucking coffee, and you're gonna do 100 approaches before you go to sleep. Now, in my experience, this could take 12 to 14 hours. It can literally take up to 12 to 14 hours. You're also gonna be you can only do this in the city center of your city. You can only do this in a population dense area. You can only do this in an area where there's gonna be lots and lots of fucking people, and it's the easiest to do this on a day where there's a lot of people out. So maybe it's some sort of festival, maybe it's a music festival, maybe it is a large concert venue, maybe you're doing day game into night game. So that way, you do it in a day, shopping mall, down the street, and then at nighttime towards like the bars and clubs. So that way you have enough time and enough people to actually do the 100 approaches. Right? Maybe again, you're doing it at some sort of crazy event. Maybe it's like, fucking July 4th, Independence Day or whatever. And you're, doing it where everyone's out and about on holiday, partying, going crazy. So there's lots and lots of people, and it makes sense it's a day where people would be out being social, right? So that way it's easier to accomplish this, right? The first time I actually did this challenge was New Year's 2014. So it was December 31st, 2013. I was only 6 months or so into game, and I remember my wingman would just kept telling me all these little things I had to work on because he kept seeing my approaches. He's like, dude, you got to work on this, 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 and that. And I was so sad and so judging myself. I only ended up doing like 35 approaches. But that night, I went to a bar, I went to a hookah lounge, I met this cute girl, I ended up making out with her, I ended up fingering her. And I was thinking about it, I'm like, what the fuck? The only reason I got those results was literally because I had so much social momentum built. I had such confidence to back up everything because I did all those approaches. So I was kind of learning from the rejection and learning from the failure, right? And it blew my mind. Even last week, I had a student who did their 100 approach challenge. I'm not even sure if he got 100, but I know he came really close to doing the 100 approaches. And you want to try to accomplish the 100 approaches, okay? And what was crazy is the next day, he went to the club, and for the first time in his life, he pulled a girl home because he had so much social momentum backing up his personality now. And that way, he was able to effectively close and execute and pull and close, if you know what I'm saying, right? And so it's great because, he finally got fucking laid, right? And so doing the 100 approach challenge is such an effective fucking thing for completely eradicating your approach anxiety. Overcome that approach anxiety and just making sure that, you're that guy. Overcoming that approach anxiety and just being that social charismatic dude. Approaching lots of fucking hot girls and being that social guy that you're meant to be. 100 fucking approaches. Now, that being said, you're probably gonna get rejected a lot, but that's gonna build a thick skin and that's gonna build a resilience, and probably a lot of them are gonna go well too, and that's gonna be amazing. So try it. But again, this is gonna burn your city down. So again, I highly recommend if you're doing this, you're in a big city with a large population density in an area with a lot of fucking people, so you're not kind of just bumping into the same people and they're seeing you do these approaches, because you don't want to get the pickup artist kind of reputation. You don't want to go do this at the mall and then get kicked out of the mall for approaching 100 girls that day during the fucking day in the mall, okay? So be really careful with this, but also use this as an effective tool to eradicate your approach anxiety, okay? Good luck.